YouTube, how y'all doing? I don't know if y'all caught any of that first song that was playing there called Beautiful. But I'm telling you, I've been having the hardest time trying to get this video out. I'm like, I done had to do this 3 times. Delete, re-record, delete, re-record. But the first song that was actually playing before this beautiful song was wow, the Pieces song. And she was saying something about somebody's head being too big for their own good, you know. And I wanted to read a little bit of the lyrics to y'all. Let me see if I can get that part. She says, "This constant arguing is doing me in. I just can't seem to win, and I can't seem to please you. Don't know where it all begins, but it sure never ends. The pain and suffering goes on and on and on. You weaken the walls and break down the doors of my defenses." I just jumped in, y'all, and started at the chorus. Wait, I'm trying to find the part where she says something about, wait, watch this. She says, "It's time you realize the sun doesn't shine from your butt. Did I hurt your pride? Got your nerve? Well, now you know what it's like. And every word that you speak is like a slap to my cheek. Now it's time that you had a taste of it. Woo." Now see, now there's the part where it says, "Seems you're always right and never wrong. Original Mr. Know-It-All. It's gotta be your way, gotta have your say, or nothing at all. Even when you're on a losing streak, you never concede defeat, 'cause you're too big for your own boots, for your own shoes, for your own good." Now that was the part that I was trying to get to. Somebody who clearly had a lot of pride and ego, right? But see, right after that song, Spirit slid in a song and they didn't play it. And it was called Silky Soul by Music Soul Child. And it sounded like he was doing a remake of the Silky, Silky Soul Singer. Hey, you know, but then went right into Beautiful. And that's what's playing right now still, y'all. Beautiful. I don't want to waste an entire album on you. I've been there, done that, yeah. I don't want to put all the anger you caused me back on you, though I know I'd be justified. But I'm in another place. I don't want to put any negative thoughts into this universe. I've done it enough. Oh, and I don't want to tell who, what, when, where, why, and how, 'cause who cares? No, nobody cares. But I hope you soon find out how to love. Once upon a time, you wanted to learn. I thought I could teach you, but you were more afraid than willing. So when it comes, don't push it away. One day you will find it. you will find it is the greatest gift. And I hope you don't take advantage of it again. Now, see, then right after that song, y'all, we have American Boy by Estelle featuring Kanye West. And you know her little hook should be like, "You'll be my American boy, American boy." and that's, see, it's a lot of messages that Spirit is giving us right now, y'all, for real, about this past energy, because there's got to be a past person still in your energy that's in this Three of Wands. Somebody who's waiting for their ships to come in. See, I was able to clear the table, and here we go. Like, all of this is leading into this person who's waiting for their chance, their opportunity to get back into your energy. You know, they trying to set these intentions and waiting for their, ships to come in this Three of Wands energy. And maybe they're thinking about sending you a letter in this secret admirer energy. There we go. In this secret admirer energy, somebody about to come put a message in your mailbox, collective. Because somebody sees you as this siren energy. Somebody sees you as alluring. This card says sexual tactics, gaining attention, lured by temptation. Somebody is feeling like they're being lured by your temptation, but wanting this to be a private relationship. Y'all see that? They're wanting this to still be private. They don't want people to know about this connection. And maybe it's because they have too many people all up in their business. Somebody who could still be in snake energy, y'all. Repeating patterns while they're doing this deep dive in their emotions. They probably got too many people all up in their business. Now, this was the one where Spirit said not to be worried about what everybody else is doing. This card says you need to ignore what everyone else is doing and achieving. Your life is about breaking your own limits and outgrowing yourself to live your best life. You are not in competition with anyone else. Plan to outdo your past, not other people. Now, see, that's powerful. Outdoing your past and not other people. This American boy, this person who could have possibly been 3D and had a whole lot of pride and ego, right? Because we were reading that in the last song's lyrics. The Pieces song is what it's called. And this could be somebody who could be falling to pieces. Or maybe that ego is, as they do this deep dive, now wanting you to believe in them. Because that's the song that just came on by Raheem Devine. They want you to believe in them now. but they're being lured by temptation. So this is somebody who, hey, maybe they feel like you're temptation. You're this devil energy that's calling them in. And they're this snake energy. Somebody who's still in a dark energy, collective. They're a snake. But they're being lured in by your siren call here. Even though the card didn't say you were a siren, that's what this is giving. This person who is standing here. Oh, wait, it does say siren call. You know, on the edge of this railing. You see her? You tempting this person, collective. They seeing you as a devil energy, calling them in. Not able to resist temptation. Y'all, let me say my prayer. Angels of the white light, ancestors and guides, thank you so much for your covering and your protection as I channel these messages for the collective. Anybody known or unknown spirit sending any negative energy my way, return it back to the sender spirit and bind it to them 1,000-fold. So mote it be. In the Most High God's name, we pray. Ashe, Ashe. Now, collective, I was trying to put this deck up, and Spirit left those cards out right there. And Spirit also had these cards sticking up in the box because I couldn't close it. So I'm like, I guess Spirit want me to take those too. I was trying to clear the table. Get some decks off the table to make room. But Spirit is like, no, I need you to keep using that deck right there. So these are the cards that wouldn't go in the box. Okay? Let's see what they are. Spiritual excuse. Coming out with protective shells. Yep. Protective shells. Followed by manipulation. Ooh-wee. Y'all see that? Now see, I know I showed y'all that snake that was on the card. Somebody who's in snake energy looking at you like temptation. You're luring them. You're calling them in. And see on this picture right here, this is somebody who's a skeleton holding on to this flower. Protective shells. Manipulation. I think Spirit is trying to say you being protected from this snake that wants to come in to manipulate you. What's these two cards, Spirit? Impatience and unease. Wow. Bottom of the deck, y'all. We have dark night of the soul. Yeah. That part right there, collective. Somebody is going through a dark night of the soul. And you could be being protected from this person who's starting to get impatient because maybe this manipulation that they're doing is not bringing you back into them. Somebody who could be doing love spells, trying to send you telepathic messages, because as they watch you, this is somebody who's watching you. Remember, I said they got too many people around them all up in their business, and they trying to have a private relationship with you. So they said best thing for them to do is to slide a message in your mailbox. All right now, collective. Let's clarify this spiritual excuse. Spirit, please and thank you. Somebody who may see you in this unbothered energy because maybe you're spiritual and they know that you're going to see right through them. You're going to see that they a dead soul. This card says, I listen to my inner being. That could be what you're doing when it comes to this person. You could be leaving this person behind because you're listening to your inner being. But maybe this is somebody who's starting to listen to their inner being now as they do this deep dive right here. This card says, step out of your comfort zone and explore new depths. This could be somebody who, remember, was talking about they had this ego and this pride, and they're falling to pieces right now as they're going through this dark night of the soul. And maybe this spiritual excuse is that they didn't want to listen to their inner being because this is somebody who probably didn't have an inner being in this skeleton energy, right? I mean, I see the bones holding the flower. Maybe this is somebody who wasn't spiritual. And that was their excuse. They couldn't be with you because you had a different religion in a sense. You were different from them. Bottom of the deck, we have deep fake energy. Somebody who knew you was different from them because they were walking around here in this deep fake energy, telling these convincing lies, altered truths, virtual deception. Seeing is no longer believing. So this could have been somebody who was pretending to be happy somewhere else online, but truth is they're not really happy. And y'all, I cannot make this up. Now the song that was just playing on Spirit Radio was Brother. You're my brown brother, strong brother, there is no one. Hey, we went from that to Emotional Roller Coaster by Vivian Green. somebody who could be going through an emotional roller coaster while they're on this dark night of the soul. Having to look and maybe listen to their inner being now. And realizing that they've been over here in this deep fake energy, in that snake energy. Ooh, thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. This is somebody who was in that snake energy being fake. Maybe they was pretending to be spiritual. Because, ooh, look at Spirit. Because they were religious. But the truth is, this is somebody who could have been soulless, collective. If they over here pretending to be deep fake. Wow. I see it, Spirit. Ghosted. Sudden disappearance without explanation. Left hanging. Seen but ignored. Abrupt silence. Maybe this is somebody who feels like you ghosted them, collective. Yeah, because this was somebody who was two-faced. This was their energy towards you. They were two-faced. Says one thing, does another. Betrayal behind kindness. Pretends loyalty. Trust carefully, I guess is the warning. Be careful. Trust in this person because they two-faced. And maybe that's the reason why you could also be, wow, look at this. Being protected. I had to catch those cards, y'all. Because remember, we seen that. We seen that you were in this unbothered energy. But this is triggering this person. So as they're going through this dark night of the soul, they over here crying. Because maybe they could be trying to send you some messages and you leaving them on red. Because you know that this person is not in the right energy, collective. This says, I kindly and gently listen to myself. So see, kindly and gently, your intuition could be telling you that this person is deep fake, right? They're a snake. They're two-faced. And only coming in to breadcrumb you. This card says, giving minimal attention, keeping options open, vague promises, never committing fully. Well, we see Spirit show us right here that this is somebody who still wants to keep this relationship private. And that's a problem. You're an empress. You're a divine being. And you're not keeping nothing quiet. You shouldn't have to be a secret. But you know that that's this person's intentions, to try to still keep you a secret. They don't want everybody to know But this is somebody who could be seeing you right now living this luxury life. You're comfortable. It says comfortable wealth, indulgence, enjoying rewards because I deserve it. This is somebody that spirit is trying to let you know they still want to come in to manipulate you by trying to keep things private, wanting to breadcrumb you. This card says, I share honestly and authentically. This is how this person could possibly see you. You know, you're a giver. You don't have a problem sharing. But this is somebody who wants to manipulate you because they know that about you. Because they could still be a snake. Bottom of the deck. And this could be spirit warning you that you need to ghost this person. You need to stay quiet because they want to come in to try to manipulate you, collective. But they're going through a dark night of the soul. Wow, look at this. We have lessons learned. Is this person learning a lesson? Bag secured. Let it go. Situational single. I think this is spirit saying that this is you that's learned your lesson when it comes to this snake energy who's deep fake. And you're not going back. Because you're living this luxury life now that you've ghosted them. Because you let it go. You let this relationship go. And choosing to be single right now. Situational single says temporary loneliness. Choosing solitude, waiting for better, not settling. Look, this, I know this is you. Look, both people sipping they tea. You know, they sipping they tea right now. Unbothered. You done let somebody go. But they over here impatient because they just knew that you'd be back. This is somebody who just knew that you'd be waiting. But what you did was you bossed up. And now they're in the energy of wanting to give you clickbait. Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. They want to come in and clickbait you, collective, but I showed you they a snake and they still don't have a soul. With those bones, this is somebody who's already dead. At least on the inside. That's growing impatient. Now, trying to figure out how to clickbait you. Wow, Spirit. This clickbait card says, misleading headlines, empty promises, exaggerated truths, not what it seems. This person gonna come in and they not gonna be what they try, what they seem to be. This person who wants you to believe in me. Remember that song by Raheem Devon? Somebody who now feel like They want to come fight in this soldier energy, because we got soldier right now playing on spirit radio. Now this person want to come in and fight for you when they didn't fight for you in the past, which is why you ghosted them. Oh, look at that. Look, and those cards, spirit. Wow. Okay. I'll take them. We got the me versus me that flipped over for unease. The unease energy. And the unease says, I focus on my well-being. Ooh, spiritual burp, y'all, excuse me. Spirit was telling me some things, though, as I was looking at these two cards of the me versus me and the unease. And Spirit was reminding me about this person who pays attention to what everyone else is doing and achieving. This is somebody who might be in competition with themselves. Personal growth, becoming better than yesterday, my only competition. I started to hear Spirit say that could be you, feeling like you your only competition. It's just you versus you right now because you choosing to be single. And you are becoming better than you were yesterday. You're securing the bag after you learned your lesson. This is somebody who sees you as accomplishing personal growth in this luxury life energy. This could have been somebody who was in competition with you, but you said, you know what? It's only me versus me now, and that's why they're being ghosted. But this could be triggering somebody that wow, thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. This could be triggering somebody that you only focusing on your well-being right now. This is what's making them uneasy. Maybe because this is somebody who never gave you flowers that wants to come give you flowers now. But it's clickbait. It's clickbait, collective. It's not what it seems. This person who want to come in fighting for you, they're still in a dark energy. Because remember, they're feeling like they're being lured by temptation. To keep you private? to keep you private. What are these other two cards, Spirit? Oh, look at that. That payback energy. Somebody getting karma. Their karma, oh my God, is you having this status upgrade. Knowing your worth. Knowing that you ain't in no competition with nobody. And this is somebody who was in competition with you. Wow. We have, for the payback card, consequences returning. Karma's cycle. What goes around. Time to settle accounts. Maybe this is somebody who wants to come back in, or maybe feels like you're settling this account by giving them their payback. And the payback is you bossing up. This person who you could be ghosting right now You're giving them their payback by bossing up on them. And this is now a dark night of the soul for somebody. Oh my goodness. Blind date energy coming up at the bottom of the deck. This says surprise meeting, unexpected chemistry, awkward introductions, could be love or disaster. I think this is that clickbait energy. Somebody trying to set themselves up, or set you up for a blind date, and it be them. Somebody wants to go on a blind date. Awkward introductions, could be love or disaster. Maybe this is somebody who felt like this was a blind date with you. Like they didn't expect to have chemistry with you. It was unexpected, right? This is somebody who you guys could have had an awkward introduction. This is somebody who probably didn't know that you were the one, but feeling like you're the one now after being blind. When they dated you, like they didn't see who you were. This is their energy. Now realizing who you are. Now that you bossing up and having a status upgrade. This is somebody that's a hell of a payback, to meet somebody and not see them for who they are. And you having to ghost them in order for them to realize it. Wow. When it hurts so bad. See, right. It's hurting this person right now to realize that they didn't see you for who you were in their life collective. You bossing up and now living a luxurious life. Maybe this is somebody who didn't think you was going to have a bag secured. Maybe this is somebody in this snake energy is two-faced, was being fake with you because they had that grass is greener, energy about them. They thought that they could find better and do better, only for them to now see that you are actually doing much better. And this is what's tempting them. You being in a financial, situation, that is doing much better than you were in the past. This could be somebody who now wants to be petty. Somebody who wants to come in causing insignificant drama in your life. You over here comfortable, indulging in yourself, enjoying the rewards because you deserve these rewards, and they want to come in now being immature in that petty energy, y'all, because they're going through that dark night of the soul. And realizing who you are. Wow, it came back out, y'all. You see that? That's how I know Spirit is confirming and validating my story here. Them seeing you as temptation now because of your financial status. And because this is a snake energy. They're being lured in. They're being lured in because this is somebody who's now seeing you as a key player in their life. Now you're a key player. Now you're an important person. Somebody who feels like you play an essential role in their life now and that you're irreplaceable. And this could be somebody who's now seeing you going viral online. Because we do see somebody in the spotlight here. That status upgrade could be you going viral on a platform. And now they want to be petty. We have hung up. This is somebody who's hung up on you. The card says fixated, obsessive attachment, focusing in. Yeah, this is somebody who's tuning in to what you got going on now, collective. But this is somebody who might be feeling like they have low self-worth in this body shaming energy. This card says low self-worth, negative body image, feeling judged. This is somebody who feels judged by you, collective, after they was two-faced towards you. Now they feel like you judging them. But they are obsessed. They're obsessing over you, collective. And this could be somebody who's salty now. Wow. This card says feeling wounded. Feeling wronged, bitter and dramatic, jealousy. So now you got somebody who's jealous of your success, collective. Now that you're no longer in their life and thinking that they could still come in and manipulate you, being petty, collective. This is somebody you see as trash. And you're kicking them to the curb, right, collective? Trash energy. You don't need trash around you. When you having this boss up, status upgrade, being seen in the spotlight, this is somebody who you're rejecting. It says rejection, taking out the trash, kicking to the curb. You don't need people around you that are jealous of your energy when you are in the spotlight. These would be the people trying to wish for your downfall. Somebody that sees you taking the high road. You're unbothered. We got double confirmation of unbothered energy. Breaking it off, moving past it. You moving past this person and you're leaving them waiting. You're leaving them behind in this Three of Wands energy, collective. And they feel it. They feel it. And they're salty. Because look at the energy, collective. I cannot make it up. This is somebody who likes to play mind games. And they still want to play mind games with you. They want to come in causing some drama in your life because they're being petty. This card says manipulation, gaslighting, scare tactics. I just heard somebody say, if you leave me, But you've already left them. You're taking the high road. You kicked them to the curb. And you learned your lesson. You know a snake when you see one. You know somebody who's deep fake. Ooh, spiritual burp when I said that. You know somebody that's deep fake and two-faced and you know to leave them alone, especially when you in this elevated energy. This is somebody, all they can think about right now, collective, is taking a vacation with you. This is somebody who wants to take a romantic getaway with you. They want to spend time together. They want you guys to enjoy one-on-one time. They want y'all to enjoy one-on-one time, and they want to now come in giving you their heart, showing love, caring actions, selfless gestures. I think this is them wanting you to give them your heart, collective, because now they want to come in and bring you some flowers. Now they want to come in trying to give you your flowers. But they're still salty. I think they're still salty. They're bitter and being dramatic. And that's the clickbait. They coming in trying to hide that they're really salty about you doing good in your life now. They're jealous of your new life. And I don't know why. Well, I do know why. They want to keep this private because didn't I say earlier in the beginning of this message that they got too many people in their business? So now they want to, get away with you. So can't nobody, be around or have anything to say. But they know that you're in this Queen of Swords energy, y'all. You see that? When I split the deck, they know you got your guard up. Still, when it comes to them, I mean, if somebody was two-faced towards you, you're not going to be so willing to allow them back into your energy. They got to know that. You're not running back to them like they want to run back to you, collective. Here we go, this King of Cups. Somebody who's in their feelings now, all up in their emotions because they didn't know you was going to be who you turned out to be. They underestimated you, collective. They did. They thought they could do better than you. They was out here worried about what other people were achieving and was in competition with people when they could have elevated themselves if they would have just stuck with you. We got the Four of Cups energy coming out with the Five of Cups. These two cards are covering this Knight of Pentacles. Somebody who took forever to come in with their pentacle with you. Now feeling like they're being rejected. And we saw the rejection card when we saw the trash energy. You taking out the trash, you kicking them to the curb. And right now they're bored and discontent because they're seeing you as wish fulfillment. 4 cups plus 5 cups is 9 cups. They sad and feeling sorry now that they ignored your cup when you was trying to give it to them and chose a third party. They regretting doing that now. This King of Swords energy. Somebody who now wants to talk. Somebody who probably once upon a time operated head over heart. They didn't pay attention to their feelings. But now they swimming in their feelings. They still have feelings for you. But they want to talk to you in that King of Swords. But you're in the Queen of Swords energy. So you are actually maybe matching their energy right now. You also head over heart. And now this is somebody who's fixated on you. But you see the world card flipped over, as in the cycle is closed. Now that this person got all eyes on you and obsessing over you now, this cycle is closed. Because there he go, y'all. You see him at the bottom of the deck. This is somebody who's still in devil energy. You know, they still have addictions. They're very much so obsessing. We seen the obsession card. It says obsessive attachment right here. They focusing in on you. They're fixated right now in this devil energy. Feeling like they've been wronged. You did them wrong. This devil energy feels like you did them wrong by ghosting them. Now, seeing you happy in this 10 of cups. Look, you in the 9 of cups already. You happy, and you about to get someone bringing in their cup. And you about to have a 10 of cups. You are, and that's what they could be salty about. Spirit about to give you a 10 of cups. And that's why they all in their feelings in this King of Cups energy. They know you about to get a replacement. This is somebody who didn't think you would ever go anywhere, collective. That you would always be there waiting for them. But look at this. We got the Ace of Swords coming through, falling out on status upgrade, vacation, and me versus me. You said you already know. You have truth and clarity when it comes to this person wanting to get away with you, wanting to communicate with you. Maybe you also have truth and clarity that this person is sending you spell work in this 8 of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. You have truth and clarity that we seen this person is doing spell work in that 3 of Wands energy that was at the bottom of the deck forever. The energy of them being there waiting for their ships to come in. They could be waiting for the spell work to start working. But see, you have truth and clarity that this person was sending magic to you. And that they're still lying, coming in to steal, and being deceptive. Devil energy. They want you to believe them now, but they coming in with the clickbait, collective. Time's a wasting. Right now is playing on Spirit Radio. Time's a wasting. But here they go. Still saying they want to come talk to you in this King of Swords energy, but collective, they still in devil energy. Okay? They're still in devil energy. They think they could come in and manipulate you. They still think they got the gift of gab. They still got the game. They really think they could come in and get you back because you over here living this luxury lifestyle. And they want to be part of it. But collective, Spirit done already said the cycle with this person is closed. And as much as they want to be this soldier and come in fighting for you, I think you're going to leave them ghosted. Because you don't do crazy. And this is somebody who could be in a crazy energy right now for you. Because the song that's playing right now on Spirit Radio is Not Like Crazy. we have South Node. In the upright, coming out with the Wheel of Fortune in the upright and crossing. And then we have Cancer energy, which Cancer energy could be the Chariot, could be someone with a moon in Cancer. Because we know that when we see moon energy, spiritual birth, when I say that, that could be representing Cancer too. Because Cancer is ruled by the moon. So Cancer, moon energy, somebody could be hiding things from you. They could still be hiding things from you in that moon energy, which is why they're still in their South Node. And with the 10 coming out in the upright, that could be your good karma, your good fortune, fate for you landing on that 10 of Cups. It's fated for you to be happy and have a happy life, happy wife with somebody else, not this person, because they're still hiding things in that moon energy from you. They still have secrets and they're still in their South Node, but they gonna come in collective trying to clickbait you. Caution, wanting to come fight for you. But you said you don't do crazy. You not like crazy. You don't do crazy people. And this is somebody who might be trying to come in, doing something crazy because they're being immature. Remember, we saw the petty energy. This is somebody who might come in doing something not so smart, because they want to talk to you, but this is a heads up, collective, to lead this person, in the past, and not give them your heart because they still a snake. And they're coming in because they're obsessing. I'm going to leave it there, collective. If you're still here, please like and subscribe. And maybe give me a hype if you can. I greatly appreciate it. Y'all be good to each other now. Love and light. And namaste.